Gamer17. Today we're gonna be talking about the new news that was dropped in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC trailer. So we have Iron Bolt and Bolt and Iron Crown. These are the new Paradox Pokemons that here has been founded in the DLC of the Ruin the Treasure of Area Zeros is there. So, as you can see, these Pokemon are probably gonna be version exclusive, like, you know, Suicune, Paradox Suicune, and Paradox Virizions that had names. I just don't remember them right at the top of my head. Now, this is probably gonna be in Violet. This is gonna be in Scarlet. Now, these Pokemon, their designs are they're just cool. They're so really amazing. I really like their designs. Now, that's not all we're going to talk in this episode, this video. We're also going to be talking about this, the new feature basically. So is going to be just like in Pokemon. Like in Pokemon Legends Arceus, where you had a mini game, you had to pop these balloons, as you can see, and you're gonna get a new item. So it will reset your Pokemon's EV values and reset its attack, its defense, and all that. And items will just reset everything. So it is like a game changer for competitive playing. That's just gonna change everything. Like, that's changing everything. Just for everyone to know. Now, this Pokemon was really, because somehow in part 1, it was able, in the trailer, we saw it terrestrialize without a trainer. Because of how terrestrializing works in this game is basically how it works, as you should know, is you need the Pokeball, you need to throw your Pokeball like Dynamaxing, and then the Pokemon would terrestrialize if it's crown. But this Pokemon was able to terrestrialize without it. And the mask seems like a big thing, just like in part 1 of Sword and Shield's DLC, you know, where Urshifu had certain Dynamax, Gigantamax or Dynamax version of, so it was a signature one only for him, so the Fighting Dark would be red, and Water Fighting would be blue. And when it terrestrializes, basically it covers its entire body, and all you see is its mask. Now, normally it's supposed to be looking like that. Well, not really. Normally it's supposed to be looking like... yes, like that. Now, we got also confirmed today, so this is the evolution, and it seems like you're gonna go in part 2. We're gonna be able to go and catch, we're gonna be able to go and catch this, and I think this is a mythical Pokemon and not a legendary, so so basically we're gonna go to this den. So it's gonna be like a one-time thingy, like in Sword and Shield, where basically you went into a den if you had all the Reggies to catch a Regigigas at level 100. Not saying this will be at level 100. This is probably gonna be just like an Urshifu thing, where probably the whole DLC you're gonna be trying to catch it, and then after we've caught it, you will be training it eventually, and you eventually will evolve it. That's not also was revealed. We're also getting the Mewtwo Mightiest Mark coming very soon. A Mewtwo Terra Raid, if the Mightiest Mark coming, starting August 18, will end August 30th, and is coming back August 1st to the 13th. So that will be the dates for those raids, I think. That Mightiest Mark. There was also this person who's going to be in the DLC, so you're going to be helping her take pictures of certain Pokemon like a mini game, and get rewarded probably for that. That's probably something, going to be, maybe she's going to want like certain Pokemon like in Pokemon Snap. There was also some new characters introduced it, so like she's going to come to the school, and you're going to go on a bus to like, you know, the deal. Kind of disappointing. I kind of thought we were going to basically get a card or something like that in Sword and Shield, and you know, go on Koraidon or Miraidon and just go to it. But I guess that's probably going to be in the Blueberry Academy in part 2, basically, because, you know, probably in part 2 because it's across the ocean. There was also this introduced, the Academy of Blueberries, where you're gonna go and meet a lot of, and there was a, you know, where your Rhydon or Koraidon are gonna be able to fly, glide higher and fly freedom. So that's something I was disappointed in the main story. I thought, you know, after you get all of them, finish the game, you would be able, but all we can do now is glide. Basically, you're gonna be able to fly higher and higher, and it seems like these trainers are siblings. I don't know if they're gonna be version exclusive, like you'll only be like in Sword and Shield, where you could only fight Swordem or Shield Bear. But if that is the case, I would say she would be in Violet and he'll be in Scarlet. But I don't think they're gonna do yeah. So you know, you're gonna have to the Blueberry Academy. Probably, you know. There was also the training place where you're going to be able to customize the room and invite trainers. I think after we've probably finished DLC 2 and finished the story, we're probably going to be able to invite other trainers from Paldea to come to the Blueberry Academy and train with us as a trainer. Now, kind of want harder battles, like maybe something like Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, a battle really hard. I would like if you could bring not just random, let's say after you've finished the story or battled with all the trainers in Paldea, they make a special call, you know, to a really strong trainer from, you know, a champion. Maybe Ash Ketchum, you'll be able to fight Ash Ketchum in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and you'll, by the maybe weekdays, he'll have a different team of, you know, how many times you battle him. So the first time he'll have, you know, his Kanto. So like you'll have to battle him like 25 times, and also battle him maybe if the legendaries from the movies has been. Don't think they would do that, but also Red could be, or bring Cynthia or Steven or Diantha. Bring like a champion trainer so we can, you know, have someone worthy to battle. There was also this, you see, where you're gonna go after finishing the DLC back to Area 0 to find the treasure of Area 0. Oh, it seems like event shiny thingies is also gonna be in DLC. See how it's showing the glowing thingy? That probably means maybe it's gonna be oh, that probably means it's gonna be a horde of Pokemon, you know, in part 2, and you know, these. Oh, if the new mark. So this is a new mark going to be in the DLC. Okay. They did not talk about that in the trailer. Okay. There's also a mystery gift. Now, if you want, yeah. So I guess that's like all the new news, but there are new Pokemon. Let's look at the new Pokemon. Now, we have this thing say is a very cool new Pokemon. Just give me a minute. Arcane Dulon is going to be in part 2 of the DLC, The Hidden Disc. So I love this Pokemon. It looks really good. Like, look, it looks so cool. It's an animation, and that's just something I can't wait to just, you know, use. Now we're gonna check on this Pokemon. Give me a minute. So we have Diplancer. It's going to be in part 1 of, you know, the DLC. It looks like a candy apple, so, you know, some liquid has spread it, or some, you know, what is it? You know, maybe some icing has fell down there, yeah. So it seems like it's gonna have a move like that, its ability like that, and it has, you know, on the top of it a stem. So don't really know like what could this bring like to, you know, the formula of Pokemon, but, you know, looking at it now, if you would look, we know the release dates of Part 1 is coming. Yeah, so you got it till October the 30th to get this special, you know, Pokemon Terrestrialize. So I don't think anyone would really, it's not that big of a deal, actually. But the release dates for the game are, the Part 1 is coming out September 13th. So that's when Part 1 is going to come out. This, you know, Part 1 of the deals. Now, there was one last thing I did. Now, these Pokemon, we got to see their animations, but they all have the ability, so, you know, you will get poisoned easier by a turn. Now, these are legendaries, or they could be mythical. They could also be mythical Pokemon. So, either way, they could be mythical, legendary, or pseudo legendary. Pseudo legendary. So it's just going to be. Now the new mystery gift. So it's just announced. Is ending September. The new Mew mystery gift. So it was announced at the direct. So you're gonna be able to get today. You know, it will end September. No, not September. I think. Yeah. So that's going to be going to really just end September 18 will be the last day, I think, for the Mew mystery gift. I think also that's the same week. That will be the last day, you know, September, that Friday, will be when the last week to get Mewtwo. So just everyone to know. Now, there was one thing I was kind of disappointed at when we announced Iron Bulk. I meant Bulk and Iron Crown. Now, I am a fan of Raikun's design a bit more. I am a fan of also Iron Crown, but it doesn't seem that much. Now, these typings, if you know, the typings we got for what Pokemon is, we're gonna go down here. We got, this was Water Dragon. Now, I think it was Iron Steel Fairy, I think. No, Steel Psychic, I think. Was it? Yeah, and you can see the pictures we got for both these, so you could catch them, like here, in the Dragon Place. So what I think, I don't know if anyone else has this theory, is basically, after, let's say, you finish both DLC, you're going to be able to catch a bunch of Paradox Pokemon. And because they just announced this, they're probably going to be two other Paradox Pokemon to complete the trio. So Terrakion is the last one, because this is Cobalion and Articuno. So the last one for the trio is basically Entei and Terrakion. Now, don't know if that will probably maybe be announced in the next DLC. So, peace out, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.